Casual Crypto with Tony and Jay.
You know, it's funny. Bitcoin started out as that's shady. You know, we can't, what is it? And now it's like people are like, Bitcoin is where we feel confident because everything else is like blowing up. I mean, like, this is insane. Like,
yeah, it's incredible. I think you see, governments, deciding to use this as their new currencies, and for some people, it is really almost like a world currency that they can take anywhere. And there's maybe not everywhere. It's not going to be like maybe as accessible as maybe USD at the moment. But you can use it worldwide if you can find locations that will accept it. And there's methods of using it through credit cards and things like that, through like a BitPay.
And there's more and more. And actually, that's a good point, because you look at every other currency, you have to think about an exchange rate. What is this going to be to euros? Yep. What is this going to be if I go to Australia? Your Bitcoin is worth the same in the United States as it's worth in India, as it's worth in Africa, as it's worth, in Europe. So it's like, that's actually a very good point. That exchange rate proofs your money in a way too.
Yeah, and I think one of the problems with Bitcoin is it's good and bad. So Bitcoin, when it comes to buying bread and milk, it's probably not the best asset, because like the fees of using it right now are excessive. And I think that's the one thing maybe really holding it back. But if say you sold your house and you were in a state that was, or in a country that was in some kind of crisis, you could actually transfer your wealth out and move someplace to a safer location, safe haven somewhere else in the world, and take your Bitcoin with you. Mm-hmm. Where you could, in some other in other instances, your money, if it's tied to that region, like Belarus, you could find yourself basically having worthless money, or the banks would. That's another instance where the banks would only allow you to take out a small amount of money.
Wow.
So you could find yourself in a place where you just can't even survive, and that's. So I think crypto is a huge asset. I think it's more positive than negative, but I definitely fear that I think some government agencies and ones that want to control the power, want to control the people, that they're the ones that are going to want to control the currencies that we use. And so I think to a degree they can't shut it down completely, but I think that they can definitely make it harder to access.
Right. Casual Crypto is intended for entertainment purposes only. Tony, Jay, and any guests are not financial advisors. Statements should not be taken as financial advice. Do your own research and invest at your own risk.